Yo, crypto nation and mining family. Crypto nation and mining family. What's going on? Of course, like always, it's not financial advice. Yo, crypto nation and mining family. What's going on out there? So definitely have been seeing a lot of interesting cards coming out as we have seen some of the partner programs for the AMD side for the 5700 series and the 57 XT series. We now have Sapphire coming up to the game with theirs, which is they're going to be releasing the Pulse. So it's going to be an 8 and a 6 pin requirement with a full cover back plate on there, such as all the other Sapphires. I wonder how warm this thing is going to be while mining. They're talking about pre-ordering the card for $429, so not too bad on pricing. There is still no sign that they're going to be releasing a Nitro series based on this architecture. We'll have to wait and see on all of that one. But if you guys wanted to see, there we go. Got some coolness here. I mean, it's the typical pulse back on there with the little squiggly line for the pulse of the card. And as you can see here, the 8 and the 6 pin sitting right here. This is going to be the 8 pin, and then I'm guessing this is the 6 pin right here. And it's also got the dual BIOS switch on here, something that is very much something that Sapphire does use. So it's got a compute mode on one side of it, and then it's got like a performance mode on the other side. So for people who aren't really understanding, you have regular computer usage, like if somebody was rendering or something like that, they're going to want the compute mode on this. It's going to just let all the cores kind of do their thing, and then if you're playing a video game, you of course want performance. You don't need all the cores to be hit up that way. So you just kind of could put it between the two. But what's nice about this is that you could put it onto the compute side and play with the BIOS on there, not have to worry about anything. And if you're using it for your main PC and you game on it, well, you still have the gaming performance side of it that you haven't touched. Booyah! You just gotta remember to turn off the PC before you flip the switch. If you're using it for mining, and that's all you're ever going to use it for, it really the BIOS switch doesn't mean too much of a difference to you guys. I will attest to that myself. Once you are mining with it, you don't really touch it. So, so unless there's like an algorithm that I'm unaware of that would actually benefit, the card would actually get more performance off of it on and use less power on while mining, but that again, it's a different story. And then if you guys haven't been paying attention to Intel, guys, Intel is getting into the GPU game, guys. What? So, Intel is definitely stepping into the arena with Intel and Nvidia and AMD being the two, debuted heavyweights battling it out for 10 plus years, 10, 20 years, something like that. They've been going toe to toe, guys. Looks like Intel is finally going to be stepping into it. Now, if you guys have been hearing all the little leaks and rumors, I'm not sure. you would have heard that from a Russian YouTube channel, Pro High Tech. They did a interview with Raha Kadori, and well, he said that Intel was going to be releasing $200 GPUs. Well, that's not what Intel's discrete GPUs will debut at. I'm just saying. You might ask who Raja Kadori is. That is Intel's chief architect and senior vice president of architecture, software, and graphics for Intel, guys. So basically, the translation from Russian to English, I guess, was botched, is what they're trying to say. Where they were saying that he was saying something like, our strategy revolves around price, not performance. First, our GPUs for everyone at $200. $200 price, and then the same architecture but with higher amounts of HBM memory for data centers. Our strategy in 2 to 3 years, releasing the whole GPUs integrated from graphics and popular graphics, discrete graphics to data center GPUs. Now, that wasn't exactly what was said. Seems like somebody should learn how to do their job a little bit better almost. I don't know what the circumstances were or whatnot, but it looks like from Tom's Hardware, thank God somebody followed up on this, and they were able to get the original unedited interview. And through Tom's Hardware, they did another translation on there, where the translation actually came out to not everybody will buy a $500 to $600 card, but there are enough people buying those too, so that's a great market. So the strategy we're taking is we're not really worried about the performance range, the cost range, and all because eventually our architecture, as I've publicly said, has to hit from mainstream, which starts at around $100, all the way to data centers class graphics with HBM memory, and all which will be expensive, guys. We will have to hit everything. It's just a matter of where you start. The first one, the second one, the third one. And the strategy that we have within the period, roughly, let's say, call it 2 to 3 years to have the full stack. So in the course of 2 to 3 years, they plan on releasing some GPUs, guys. Now, are they planning on going toe-to-toe with NVIDIA? Probably not. Are they going to try to go toe-to-toe with AMD? Probably not. I think what they're trying to do is get like a proof of concept, and as what some coders would say, you know, that first bit of coding that says hello world, lets everybody know that yes, they are here, and they made a graphics card, and see how the mainstream people take to it. Now, I hope that they take it with a grain of salt, that if they are just slowly ramping up, that people may or may not like their cards, and I hope that they just keep working towards making a better card on the next generation. Will these cards mine very well? I have no clue. It'd be really interesting to see these things mine. Is it something that's going to be mining right off the bat? Oh, hell no. This is going to be something brand new to the market. None of the mining programs are going to know what to do with this. It's going to take them a while to kind of implement and figure out where this card fits in, if it can mine any current algorithm. I would be very curious of that myself, guys. So whenever these cards do come out, I will be paying close attention to them for sure, guys. And they have teased 4 models. 4 guys. 4. They've got 3 like low to mid tier, and then 1 upper tier, it looks like. So they've got IDG 2HP, which is going to be the board and chip number, and then they've got the numbers 128, 256, and 512. They could be the memory speeds on this thing. Don't know. Very interesting stuff. And then they've got the IDG1 LPDEV, which I'm thinking that would be the upper end driver, for their upper end card. But we will have to see, considering that they're talking about 2 to 3 years before they start releasing anything, guys. They're not even talking about releasing anything this year or anything like that, guys. So kind of just keep this in the back of your mind and just kind of keep a watch out that there may be a third player to the mining sector for us, guys. Yo, diversity in the mining place. That's what we are looking for. I would be, like I said, very interested in this card and what it can do for us. So with that, guys, I hope that you find this stuff very informative. If you got any questions or comments, certainly drop those down in below. And smash the like button while you're down there, guys. Definitely smash that lizardy like button. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification so that whenever I drop these videos, you get notified right away. And if you know anybody that is mining curious or anything like that, certainly share these videos with them. I'd love to help out all the newbies out there. It's something that, I welcome all the new people into the community, new, or even if you have an experienced miner, dude, certainly send them my way. I would love to get the experience of that person in the family mine in my Discord, which you can also find the links down below. And if you're wondering about that, all my links are usually down below all of my videos, so certainly to check them out. If you want to check out yen.io and get on there and check out my private group for me and Crypto Mikkel, yo, all that good stuff is down below. And like always, I will definitely see you all on the next one. Peace.